One more minute. I'm gonna do some ankle rolls to get my toes warming up. I keep it really cold in my apartment. I have a fireside marshmallow candle lit right now, so it smells nice and toasty, and yeah. Welcome to my apartment. We got marshmallow fireside candles and dogs eating treats and refusing to move out of the way. Here, what if Mama puts this over here? There you go. Oh, yes, perfect. She got more! I'm so proud of her. She can be very stubborn. All right, let's go ahead and get started with our warm-up. We're going to do our usual 3-song warm-up. Again, one more time, this is an advanced beginner intermediate tap class. Yeah, so it's, I'm not going to go ahead and explain the warm-up too much because most of you have done this with me, you're my regulars. And if it seems unfamiliar, just remember that you can always watch the replay. And yeah, let's get started. Song 1, Kondo's Rudiments. Oh my gosh, I mix that up every time. Here we go. I'm going to turn the volume all the way up. Yes, all right. Five, six, seven, eight. And left. Take it down to 4. And 2. 2 again. And 1. Double time. Toe heel 4 slow. 8 fast. Heel toe. Toe heel. Heel toe. Over to the front. Shuffle big heel. Toe drops. And heels. And toes. 4. Heels. 2. Now with the left. 4. And 2. Right, double time. And left. All right, nicely done. I'm just gonna pick up the toys that she's flinging all over the place. Okay, there we go. Just like bull in a china shop knocking stuff over there. Hi Beth, nice to see you here. Okay, second warm-up, flaps and shuffles. We have flaps, front side, back under. Then we do the left, and we do flap heels, flap heel heels, and then we transition into shuffles, and we do 8s and 4s for the shuffles. Here we go. I also found a really good song that works really well for flaps and shuffles, so maybe next week we'll change up our song again. But for now, we'll do the same one that we've done the past couple of times. What are you doing? Do not bark, please. 5, 6, 7, 8. Adding a heel. Falling off my tap board, my leggings are falling down, Cindy's trying to take the blinds down. We're doing fine here. It's totally fine. Okay, we're gonna do our paradiddles and shuffle dig heels. This is the 7 and a stomp, so really quickly, you have 7 paradiddles and a stomp. Remembering a stomp doesn't get any weight. Then you do it with the left foot. Then you do 3 and 3, right and left, and 1, 1, 1, 1. There's 4 sets of 1s. The last one gets a step instead of a stomp, so that you can transition and do the entire thing with your left foot, 7, 7, 3, 3, 1, 1, 1, 1. Then we do it with shuffle toe heels, really trying to keep that same beat of 1 beat and a 2 beat and a 3 beat and a 4 beat. Okay, I don't need to talk 8 million miles a minute. It's okay. Breathe, Kara. Whew. Then we're going to do it with reverse paradiddles, dig, spank, heel, ball. And then shuffle, heel, ball. This whole pattern right and left all the way through. All right, it's cardio time. If you're not warm at the end of this, congrats, you beat me. But I bet you'll be warm. We hold 4 8 counts. Do not bite that. That is not an option. Just chew her way into it, no big deal. Here we go. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. How'd you do? Okay. Take a quick breather. That's your cardio for the day. And then we'll get into our combo. It has the potential to be kind of long. We're dancing to Scott Bradley's Postmodern Jukebox. Tearing up my heart. So we're throwing it back to some NSYNC. Really excited for that. It has like a repeat if we get through it, and then we have some extra time. So it could be really long, or we could just learn the parts and then not add the repeat in. So there's a couple options depending on how quickly we learn this. There are some turns in it. There's both some rhythm turns and some backwards paddle turns, not related to a paddle and roll at all, but just a backspin. Those are optional, so if you don't have the space to comfortably turn, totally fine. I'll show them both kind of straightforward, and then also give you some options in case you aren't comfortable turning at home. Okay, I'm going to take my jacket off and we're going to get going. Alright, so I'm going to play the music. We're going to hold the first kind of 4/8 counts where there's just like the piano in the background and not really the full band. We'll come in when the full band comes in. I believe it's 4/8 counts, but I could be wrong. Alright, so let's take a listen. Once I find my song. There it is. Staring up my heart and I'm with you. When we are apart, I feel it too. And no 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We come in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We're going to start with a riff on your right foot, spank toe heel, full lap heel heel with your left foot. She's throwing a koala now. She's been having a day. So we're going riff, spank toe, heel, full lap heel heel. So it goes in a 1, 2, 3, 4. Hi, I see you. I really do. Yes. I've been playing with you all day. Okay, so we're going riff, spank toe, heel, fall out, heel, heel. And 1, 2, 3, 4. From here is your backwards paddle, so try and keep yourself kind of centered on your board. I have a tendency to start at the middle of my board and riff up to the front, and then I don't have room to turn. So for this, you're going to want to start at the back of your board. You're just going to go spank, toe, heel, and the heel is on the standing leg. 4 of these. All the way around. So you're just pivoting on that right leg. Then you're going to reverse it onto the left. So you're going riff, spank, toe, heel, fall, lap, heel, heel, spank, toe, heel, spank, step, heel, spank, step, heel, spank, step, heel. So this is a triplet rhythm. This is the part where I originally wanted to do a syncopated spank, step, heel, spank, step, heel, spank, step, heel, heel. And I just could not do it with the music. So we just non-syncopated and a 5 and a 6 and a 7 and a 8. Okay? Let's try that right and left. Again, the turns are optional. You can, just keeping that ankle nice and loose. I recommend it's going to move you back a little bit. So start just a little bit in front of yourself for that, and then you'll just kind of work it along your side. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're going to do it 3 times, so you're actually going to go ahead and do the right side one more time. Your break is going to do the riff, spank, toe, heel over the front, scuffle, heel, tip, and then do the other side, that same thing. Riff, spank, toe, heel, scuffle, heel, tip. I feel like I'm missing a sound. Hold on. Riff, spank, toe, heel, scuffle, heel, tip. No, that's it. Yeah, that's it. It is very, very swingy. So really try and channel your inner swinginess? I don't have another word. Sorry. Let's try it again. Right, left, right, and then the break goes left foot first. 1, 2. I bounced a little bit there. So starting at the back of your board, do not eat the ear of the koala. Oh my gosh. You are a monster. You just destroy everything, don't you? You just destroy everything. Everything. Here, chew on this one. This one's indestructible. Here, take this one. Okay. Cindy, move. Cindy, move. I love you. Here. You stay here. Good girl. Good girl. Stay. Okay. 5, 6. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And again, none of those riffs have to cross if you don't have space. So I'm kind of just going with wherever I have room on my board. I wanted to move more than I actually have room to. So let's try that again. 5, 6, 7, 8. Riff, straight toe, heel, fall out, heel, heel, straight toe, heel, straight toe, heel. Oh, I totally messed that up. Trying it again from the beginning for me. Cindy, are you in the way? You just tripped. Okay, come here. Over here. Lay down. I get it. I see. I see. Yes. Here, do you want a blanket again? Here you go. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. She's normally not this bad, I promise. I practiced like for an hour today making this up. She just laid on the couch wrapped in a blanket, completely ignored me. And now she's like, oh my gosh, you're on camera, I better be involved. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna try it with the music a couple of times through. Eventually she has to lay down, right?
Tearing up my heart when I'm with you. When we are apart, I feel it too. And no matter what I do,
Here we go.
I feel the pain.
5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's a little quick. Just make sure you're keeping those ankles nice and loose and light on your feet. I really wanted to use this song once I got my new heeled tap shoes in, but they're made in Italy and then they have to be shipped to New York for final touches before they can get sent to me. So there are multiple reasons why they are delayed right now, and I'm okay with that. So I just figured I'd go ahead and use this song now, and then I can revisit it once I get my cool fancy shoes in. Okay, so let's go ahead and try that 2 more times with the music. If you have questions, shoot them my way. If not, give me thumbs ups if you're like ready to move on or whatever. Here we go.
Tearing up my heart when I'm with you. When we are apart, I feel it too. And no matter what
It's okay.
I do, I feel the pain.
5, 6, 7, 8. One more time. I'm definitely not hitting all of my sounds on this, but it's good practice. So just keep at it. My best thing with tap is don't get hung up on getting every single sound, because if you miss a sound and then you keep like, you slow yourself down trying to get that one sound, you're going to be late for the whole rest of the combo. So I'd rather you miss a sound, but then get pretty much the rest of it correct, or at least be on the beat, than have you really hung up on and get slowed down. So just go with it. If you miss a sound, just skip it and keep going. All right, here we go. Last time before I add on.
Tearing up my heart when I'm with you. When we are apart, I feel it too. And no matter what I do, I feel the pain.
5, 6, 7, 8. Next part, this went through, if you can see like the crossouts and the arrows, this went through like 4 different iterations until I found one I was satisfied with. So you're going to do, you're going to shuffle with that left foot, shuffle, step, tip. This is going to turn us, switch our diagonals. So after you, the shuffle's going to kind of want to face to your right side. And then the tip's going to turn you, heel, step, spank, ball, change. Okay? So we're shuffling with the left foot first. Shuffle, step, tip, heel, step, spank, ball, change. From there, you're going to do another one of those riffs, a 3-count riff, spank, toe. Hold on. Riff, spank, toe, spank with the right foot, spank, heel, tip, heel. So the whole thing's going to look like this. Remembering nice and swung. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6. It's faster, obviously, but let's practice it slow. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, 6, 7, 8. Shuffle, step, tip, heel, step, spank, ball, change. Riff, heel, spank, step, spank, heel, tip, heel. 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's run the transition into that, because that's a little tricky. So we're going riff, heel, spank, toe, heel, scuffle, heel, tip, riff, heel, spank, toe, heel, scuffle, heel, tip, shuffle, step, tip, heel, step, spank, ball, change, riff, heel, spank, step, spank, heel, tip, heel. You're going to do it on the right now. Let's break down that right side. So you're finishing tip, heel on your left side. Yeah, I'm going to call that one the left side. This is going to go left, right, left, and it'll refer to the shuffle foot first. So the right side then goes shuffle, step. There's no heel or hop in there. Shuffle, step, tip. And it's the left foot that tips, and then I heel on the right, step, spank, ball, change. So that's my downstage foot that's coming forward. So in this case, it's my left foot. Then I'm riffing the right heel forward. So whatever foot did the shuffle is the same foot that's going to riff forward. And then I spank the other foot. Tip, heel. Okay? Right and left in slow motion. 5, 6, 7, 8. Shuffle, step, tip, heel, step, spank, ball, change. Riff, heel, spank, step, spank, heel, tip, heel. Shuffle, step, tip, heel, step, spank, ball, change. Riff, heel, spank, step, spank, heel, tip, heel. I believe this is a 3 and a break. Yes, it is. You're going to do the third left side exactly the same. The fourth time you start and do the first half. Slight pause, scuffle, step, scuffle, step, scuffle, step, step. So nice easy break in there for you. All right, let's go through that entire chunk. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Shuffle, step, tip, heel, step, spank, ball, change. Riff, heel, spank, step, spank, heel, tip, heel. Shuffle, step, tip, heel, step, spank, ball, change. Riff, heel, spank, step, scuffle, step 2, heel, step, spank, ball, change, scuffle, step, scuffle, step, scuffle, step, step. Cool? Oh, I got a weird bumpy. I can see it from back here in the camera. Oh, that's never good. Okay. Practice that on your own for 30 seconds. I gotta wrangle this hair. So much hair. I had a haircut set up for next week, but that's not happening, so I'm just gonna keep growing it. I've been growing it for years now, so it's not really that big of a deal to me, but I usually go in for trims about every 8 to 10 weeks to keep the ends healthy and stuff, but I'll go back whenever they're open again. Not a big deal. Can you say what the break? Yes, the break is scuffle, step, scuffle, step, scuffle, step, step. So starting with the right foot, you have dig, spank, step, dig, spank, step, dig, spank, step, step. And, well, I should say the whole break starts with the first half of the step that we've been doing. Shuffle, step, tip, heel, step, spank, ball, change. And then those scuffle steps come in right after that. So in place of, in the 3, you're doing the riff. In place of that riff, you do the scuffle steps. So the break one more time goes, shuffle, step, tip, heel, step, spank, ball, change, scuffle, step, scuffle, step, scuffle, steps. Ending on your left foot there. So the scuffle steps start on your right foot, if that helps too. I know camera angles is really hard and like figuring out where right and left are, so I try to be correct when I say right and left. Sometimes I get tongue-tied. Let's try this entire section about that tempo. 5, 6, 7, 8. Shuffle, step, tip, heel, step, spank, ball, change, riff, heel, spank, step, spank, heel, tip, heel. Shuffle, step, tip, heel, step, spank, ball, change, riff, heel, spank, step, spank, heel, tip, heel. Shuffle, step, tip, heel, step, spank, ball, change, riff, heel, spank, step, spank, heel, tip, heel. Shuffle, step, tip, heel, step, spank, ball, change, scuffle, step, scuffle, step, scuffle, step, step. Okay, now the hard part is transitioning from part 1 into part 2. So let's go through part 1 and part 2 together. 5, 6, a little slower than the music. 5, 6, 7, 8. Riff, heel, spank, toe, heel, fall, lap, heel, heel, spank, step, step, da, 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 da. Riff, heel, spank, toe, heel, fall, lap, heel, heel, spank, da, 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 da. Riff, heel, spank, toe, heel, fall, lap, heel, heel, da, 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 da. Break, scuffle, heel, tip. Shuffle, step, tip, heel, step, spank, ball, change. Riff, heel, spank, step, spank, heel, tip, heel. Shuffle, step, tip, heel, step, spank, ball, change. Riff, heel, spank, step, spank, heel, tip, heel. And break. Okay, we're going to do it again about that tempo. This doesn't seem like it should be a tricky dance, but it was really hard for me to get up to speed, and I kept forgetting my transitions. So hopefully teaching it has solidified it in my brain a little more what those transitions and weight changes are. Here we go. We're starting here. 5, 6, 7, 8. How you doing? Yeah, Yeah. It doesn't seem like it should be that tricky. Like, we've done harder steps. I know we have, but I think the space, we get kind of thrown off by doing a full backwards paddle turn. We don't do those very often. You bring me a toy? You're such a good girl. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, go lay down with it. Yep, go lay down. And it squeaks! Oh, it's 5. Oh, let's do it again. 5, 6, 7, 8. Double step tip. Break. Again. 5, 6, 7, 8. Shuffle, step tip, the step thing's okay. I love my dog. Really do. Why? Why you gotta be such a nuisance? Why? Okay, we're gonna try it with the music. It is a little peppier than that. I may have to hold some dog paws while I dance. But we matched today. We color coordinated. She wore her purple bandana, and I wore my purple shirt so that we could match for you. Yes. Okay. Now you stay there. Stay. She really is not good at stay.
Staring up my heart.
Move it a little faster. 1, 2, 3. There's your tempo. So it's not bad. 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna do that again. Yeah, it's just that little bit faster, but not undoable. One more, 2 more times, because I guarantee I'll mess one of them up.
Staring up my heart when I'm with you. When we are apart, I feel it too. And no matter what I do, I feel the pain.
5, 6, 7, 8. How'd you do? By the time you respond, it'll be like 30 seconds later. David actually timed it one time, watching the live stream for me upstairs to what I sounded like down here. So I know there's like a 25 to 30 second delay from what I am saying to when you get it. So as always, just shout at me. I can always go back and re-explain something, no big deal. We're gonna do it one more time and then we will add on. I have at least 2 more sections to teach, and then we get to the chorus and we repeat if we want.
Staring up my heart when I'm with you.
Missed a chunk of hair. That was a big chunk of hair.
Just and no matter what I do, I feel the pain.
5, 6, 7, 8. next part should be easier. You're going to do 2 shuffle hop steps. Those originally had pullbacks in them, but I kept pullbacking off the back of my board, so I took the pullbacks out. If you're in like gym shoes in your kitchen and you have plenty of space, by all means go for the pullback. Hold on, that was not a pullback. From there, you're going, so that goes right foot out first, then left foot out. You're going to put the heel down on the left foot and cross the right foot over with a shuffle into a rhythm turn. All swung, obviously. So, weight forward onto that left foot as you come out of it. Do not leave your weight back. Again, it's really tempting because we're used to having all the space to make these big and bouncy, but you may need to just contain yourself a little bit. Okay? If you are looking for a challenge, I originally wanted a pullback into the rhythm turn as well. Let me see if I can do it without falling off my board. Is kind of what I was going for, but I kept falling off my board, so I changed it so I wouldn't embarrass myself too much on live Facebook. So, shuffle, hop, step, heel, shuffle, toe, heel, heel, ball, ball. You're going to go into 2 back essences, and they are going to, yeah, that's a ball. She's smart, see? She's smart. The back essences are going to go right foot first. I need you to move. Spank, toe, heel, step, step. Spank, toe, heel, step, step. Or stamps is what Ray Hessling would call those. Just a little swingier if you don't like the toe heel or you find it's too fast. You can do regular back essences as well. She literally left like a glob of drool on my knee. Struggle Bus Friday. You're going to do 3 heel shuffles on the left foot. So the right foot shuffles, the heels are on the left. Step on the last one to transition the weight to your right foot, because then you reverse all of that onto the left. So let's go over it again. I'm going to get leggings that fit for next week. Shuffle, hop, step, heel shuffle, cross, heel, heel, ball, ball. Spank, toe, heel, stamp, stamp, spank, toe, heel, stamp, stamp. Heel shuffle, step. 5, 6, 7, 8. All 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Five, 6, 7, 8. Same tempo. 5, 6, 7, 8. On that back essence, I'm really not getting the full cross behind because it's too quick for that. So just spank, toe, heel, step, step. Spank, toe, heel, step, step. I just make sure my steps are far enough apart that I keep my weight centered and I'm not getting too right under myself. It helps me know what foot's going where and where my weight is if they're just slightly further apart through that. Okay, water break. And then we'll learn the left, and this is the chorus. Tearing up my heart when I'm with you. I won't sing to you more because I do know that I am tone deaf. Made some cinnamon raisin bread today. Very, very tasty. Very proud of myself. I didn't burn the house down while baking. That's goals right there. Okay. Right side one more time, then we'll break down the left. 5, 6, 7, 8. Making sure you're transitioning that right foot in to pick up the left foot, because then you start a 1, 2, 3, 4. left rhythm turn, so sorry, heel on the right, shuffle the left over, left foot comes back, right foot, left foot shuffles. Okay? Try the left again. 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, transitioning that weight, I want the right foot free at the end. Right and left. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. How'd it go? Okay, let's try just this part with the music again. It's on the chorus. Tearing up my heart and I'm with you. Yeah! Sorry, I'm such a nerd about 90s music. I love it.
Let it go. If you want me, girl, let me know. I am down on my knees. I can
5,
take it
6, 5, 6, 7, 8. I may have made us practice that a little faster than was necessary. I'm really sorry, please forgive me. Let's do it again. But see, now this feels great because you did it faster, right? That's how that works. Again, just the chorus.
Let me know. I am down on my knees. I can take it anymore.
5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so now we're going to run that transition. This transition into the chorus is not bad because you came from scuffle, step, scuffle, step, scuffle, step, step, shuffle, hop, step, shuffle, hop, step. The only thing you might want to do is just pay attention on those scuffle steps and maybe move yourself towards the back of the board or the middle, depending on where you ended up. I tend to end up out of those more towards the front, so I will try to just move myself kind of more back and center to start the chorus. Okay, first part, with an actual toe in your riff. Third time. I got confused. I was trying to demonstrate not needing to turn on any of those if you didn't feel comfortable with that, and then I forgot what the next step was. So out of the rhythm turn, left foot comes back on that one. Okay, let's take it from the top with the music. Oh, we spent like, I don't know where my time went. Anywho, let's take it from the top with the music. And then I have one more chunk to add on. It's actually a time step with a break that we're going to do right and left. So it ends up being 8 counts, and you really only have to learn like 1.5 steps. So nice big filler chunk, and it's a time step that I made up myself actually, and I'm really proud of it. So I thought I'd use it and share it with you. All right, beginning.
Tearing up my heart when I'm with you. When we are apart, I feel it too. And no matter what I do, I feel the pain.
5, 6, 5, Let's run it one more time from the beginning, and then I'll add this last bit. We're not going to get to the repeat tonight, but that's okay. I'll have this on video, so I'll remember it, and we will revisit it when we're all back just together in the studio soon. Really, really soon. I miss you.
Tearing up my heart when I'm with you. When we are apart, I feel it too. And no matter what I do, I feel the pain.
5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so then next up is the time step. You're actually going to start step with, that was loud, sorry. Step on the 8. You're going to do your flat ball change on a 1 and 2. That's where I put it, so that's what we got. I know there's a big toss-up on whether time steps start with a stomp on 1 or a stomp on 8, so I just decided to do neither and do a flat ball change, a 1, 2. So your stomp's actually on 2. Spank, heel shuffle, toe heel, scuffle step, scuffle toe heel, or paradiddle. For some reason when I say this one I always go scuffle toe heel, but it's scuffle step, scuffle toe heel. She found another squeaky toy and she's gonna bring it to me. I hear it from across the apartment. So again, that goes a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's on that triplet rhythm of a very, very swung 8th note. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think the hardest part of this is after those shuffles. Toe heel is on 5, a 6, and a 7, and a 8. So there's a pause in the toe heel, but also the toe heel's on 5, a 6. So that's kind of the part where I usually get off with the music, if I get off. So we're going flat ball change, spank, heel shuffle, toe, heel, scuffle, step, scuffle, toe, heel. You guessed it right, you do it on the left. Flat ball change, spank, heel shuffle, toe, heel, scuffle, step, scuffle, toe, heel. Third time. I don't remember what my break is because I made it up today. Time step, second page, flat ball change, spank, heel, tip, heel, flat ball change, spank, heel, tip, heel. And those are going to be on your left. So you finish the right side. You're going to go flat ball change, spank, heel, tip, heel, flat ball change, spank, heel, tip, heel. And then you go into the left side and repeat that entire pattern 3 in a break, starting with the left. Cool, let's do that again, right and left, preferably without Cindy blocking my feet. Can you see? Yeah, she's low enough, okay. Your comments are like across my feet, so sometimes it's hard for me to tell if she's blocking my feet or if she's far enough in front. But she's good right now. Right and left, 3 in a break. 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's where we're going to leave it. That's where the chorus would pick back up if you so chose. Maybe at the very end I'll let it play so you can try it. But out of that you would go shuffle, hop, step, heel, shuffle, toe, rhythm, turn. And then the left side as well. So we may tack that on at the very end, but let's practice the time step with the music. It's not crazy fast. I'm gonna try that again. It was not right on the beat. Like, it was kind of there. That was it. What I'm trying to give into, and no matter what I do, I feel the pain. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna go from the beginning. We've only got a couple minutes left before I'm gonna go get some dinner. Probably also eat more of that cinnamon raisin bread, even though it's not part of my dinner plans, but I'll eat more of it anyway. It was really good. Yeah, so let's run it from the beginning. Let's walk it, or just really quick. Riff, swing, toe, heel, fall, back, heel, and a turn. 3 times. The break on that one is riff, swing, toe, heel. Scuffle, heel, tip, yeah. And then I think that goes the other way, actually. Shuffle, step, tip, heel, step, swing, ball, change. Riff, swing, step, swing, heel, tip, heel. 3 times. The last one ends with scuffle, step, scuffle, step, scuffle, step, step. We go into the chorus. Shuffle, hop, step, heel, shuffle, toe, heel, ball, ball, spin, heel, step, step, spin, heel, step, step, heel, shuffle, step. Repeat that on the left. And then we go into the time step with the right foot first. And we repeat the time step 3 and a break, both right and left. And then, if I remember, we'll go back into the chorus again. Shuffle, hop, step, shuffle, hop, step. Here we go.
Staring up when I'm with you. When we are apart, I feel it too. And no matter what I do, I feel the pain.
5, 6, 7, 8. so that's 1 minute and 45 seconds into the song. Good job. What have we got? Okay, everyone's doing good. No comments yelling at me. I moved and now she wants to play. I know, you try to be a good girl. You really try. You have a pretty bandana. Yes, you do. Mama loves you. I really do. Mwah. But I need you to go lay down. Okay? Come on over here. Lay down. Right here. Good girl. Sit. Good. Now down. Good girl. Stay. All right, here we go. From the beginning.
Tearing up my heart when I'm with you.
She's so mad at me right now.
When we are apart, I feel it too. And no matter what I do, I feel the pain.
5, 6, 7, 8. Let's try that again. Cool. All right, one more time. Again, this music is Scott Bradley's Postmodern Jukebox, Tearing Up My Heart. It's on their album that they just released, I believe, in this year, 2020, and it's all 90s music. There's some great stuff on there. Recommend checking that out. Yeah, so you're welcome to do the dance, record it, send me some shots, whatever you got. Yeah, one more time all the way through. I will try not to mess it up this time. I'm going to try and get it absolutely perfect, but we'll see. I'll probably fall off my board.
Tearing up my heart when I'm with you. When we are apart, I feel it too. And no matter what I do, I feel the pain.
5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. a scuffle step in the middle of that time step that messed me up. Oh, thank you, Kelly. You have a great weekend, too. Remember, Janelle, I believe, is teaching in the intermediate class tomorrow at 1 o'clock. So check out her class, and I will try to get this uploaded to YouTube so you can practice a little bit more if you want. But yeah, everyone have a good weekend. Have a nice Friday night. Thanks for dancing with me.